Those are definitely Mouflon. Can I get far enough away from you guys to get 600 meters? Oh, all good, bike. All good. Let's see. The only good thing about these long distance shots is that I don't have to worry about spooking the animals because they are more than 400 meters away anyway. They're not gonna hear shit. It's almost 500. Yeah, this could be a little tricky because we're getting close to the map border. I thought the survey was very interesting. Hopefully it will get players to check out the game. Yeah, I mean, hopefully as many people as possible will actually check out and fill out the survey. What did I spook here? Oh, Chamois. You are probably the group where I shot the mature one. If I had to take a guess. Okay, so we are getting closer. We need like another... I think we're gonna have to go this way, honestly. Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. A little more. Oh, come on. Move over here. Okay. We're gonna take an extra 10 meters or so just to account for the marker not being in exactly the right location. Okay, and now we're gonna try to get that female there. The furthest shot I made was 428 and I have a screenshot. Okay. Okay, that should work. She should be far enough away. Oh. Oh, don't move. God damn you. Fine, I'll take whichever one of you that I can get. Wait, is that even a female? Fuck it, I'm taking the male here. Okay. Definitely wounded him. The question is, did I wound him enough? It's over here. No. Here. I don't actually think that was good enough. I don't think that did as much damage as I had hoped, so I'm probably gonna have to shoot one more. I think I am going to shoot one more just to be sure. Oh, I was zeroed completely incorrectly. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. You didn't adjust your scope range, just the hunter sense adjusted. Yeah, I forgot to zero. That's definitely gonna mess up the shot. That was my bad. Okay, we're gonna have to go closer. In 2024, they can all be those. I do like Hollywood's hurt. I always like to call them his female bodyguards because Hollywood has like 8 different does around him and they do love to walk into the firing line. But yeah, I forgot to zero. That was on me. That was completely stupid. You there. We're gonna take you. Oh, that did not hit. That was my own fault. That did hit. The question is how well. Still has a blood trail. Okay, that was definitely well enough. If he's running this far and still leaving a trail, that means it definitely was a lethal shot. Now the question is just how far he is going to run. But we can track that, so that's fine. We're not gonna look anymore. Yeah, thanks. Whew, I wasn't sure if that one had actually hit or not, but apparently it did. So. Super sniper. Nah, that would be people like Seb on the Discord. He regularly pulls off shots that are like 1.3 kilometers, and I'm just sitting there like I could not even be seeing that deer anymore if I was trying to shoot from more than a mile away. Or almost a mile. A mile is 1.6 kilometers. But we're going to check on this one first that we had over there, because I do want to know if we actually managed to get that one. We only had 3 mouflons over on the second location. So I think the first one actually might have landed correctly. Also, I should probably remember to stop now and then so that I don't spook any chamois that we run into. Not in game, but I seen my dad shoot a bobcat 9.4 meters out using an M24. I honestly have no idea how good a shot I would be in real life, because my only shooting experience in real life is those BB rifle stands that you find at carnivals and fairs, where you shoot at like little plastic stars for points, so you can get some kitschy overpriced merchandise. That is literally my only experience with shooting anything. So I have no idea how I would hold up in real life long distance shooting. Oh, 940 meters. Oof. That's a long distance, yeah. He was a marksman in the Marines. Oh, that makes sense then. Yeah. Yeah, you don't become a marksman in any branch of the military unless you have really good eyesight and really steady hands. I think my brother actually had a marksman role when he was in the military, but he was only there for like his 1 or 2 obligatory years, and then he immediately left again, so I would have to ask him, but I think he was the one they always put on the long range weapons. Okay, so there's definitely something up there. Not that I think we'll be able to see it. Yeah, no. Over the hill, I guess. Oh no, not over the hill, but yikes. Yeah. There's no way we're getting a sightline on those chamois unless they're coming further down the mountain. Breathing has a lot to do with it too. Most games it has you hold your breath when you shoot, but realistically you would want to exhale and fire on the bottom end of your breath. Like I said, I don't know. Never tried it in real life. Doubt I ever will, considering what the gun laws are like in Germany and the fact that I just don't have time. Okay, let's see, what do we have? Yeah. Small amount of red blood, so this one is definitely a dud. This one we managed to shoot. Oh god. Does it have to be a single shot? It has to be a single shot. Hey Edelstoff, how's it going? I hope to God that the mouflon we shot over there was not the same mouflon we shot over here, because otherwise we are in trouble. If that's the case, it's not gonna fulfill the requirements of the mission, because it requires a single shot. So if we shot the same one twice, it will not work. Shit. I do hope it counts. I do not want to have to do that again. I mean, on one hand, I do hope that it will be the same animal, because then at least we put it out of its misery. But, on the other hand, I hope it wasn't, so that I can just be done with the mission. Europe comes across to me about the gun laws are made for the wealthy. It's not that they are made for the wealthy. It's, especially where Germany is concerned, we looked at our history and decided it is probably a very bad idea if just anyone can have access to this kind of lethal power that is not needed in an everyday life context, because technically if you have access to, say, a car is also a lethal weapon. Like, you can use that as a lethal weapon, but a car is something most people need in a daily context because they need to get to school, they need to get to work, etc., etc. Whereas with a gun, you do not need a gun in your everyday life. Unless you are in a job where that is required. You know, if you're in a job that requires you to... Oh, that was a mature one. Can you guys please stop running? I want to get the 1-star mature one. We're gonna look for these chamois. But yeah, like, a gun is so easily fatal and so unnecessary for most people that... At least in Germany, where I live, they are really restricted to people who are going to be using them for a very specific, explicit purpose and nothing else. And I think that's a good thing, personally. Okay, we're gonna take this one. Oh, I hope that was good enough. I think it was... Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna have to double check. Medium amount of blood clear. Oh, that actually suggests that it was the same one we shot before. Yes, it would be a lot different here in the States if the founders didn't make it a personal right. And like I said before, like, the downside of it is that obviously in order to actually, you know, get into hunting and such, there's a lot higher barrier of entry. But the upside of it is that we have significantly fewer shootings. Like, they are so rare that when there is a shooting, even if it's just like a few people, it makes national headlines. So all in all, I'm okay with that trade-off. Because you can still get a gun in Germany if you want to. You just have to go past a bunch of tests. And you have to register all your weapons correctly, etc., etc., etc. Like, there's a whole lot of paperwork involved and a whole lot of tests involved. But you can still own a gun if you absolutely want to. It's just the hassle makes most people really think twice whether they want to go through that or not. Fuck. It was the same one. So on the one hand, I'm glad we put it out of its misery, you know, instead of having an animal lingering around with a shot. But on the other hand, that means we have to shoot another one at 600 meters. God damn it. I carry, but I'm also responsible for transporting a lot of money to business and banks as an armored truck guard. Yep. Unfortunately, murder is very common in our city's biggest city. In my state, average is 110 a year. Too many. Yeah. Okay. Well, change of topic. Where the hell did these mouflon run off to? Somewhere this way? I want to see if I can put a marker down where they are. I can't see them with the photo mode drone. God damn it, this is actually pissing me off now. Why? Now I have to redo this one. I have to redo one of the worst, for me personally, worst missions in this game. I know some people love the long range shooting, but for me it's a pain, so why this one? Where did you run off to, you mouflon? If they run into the forest, we're definitely not using this group for long-range shooting. There's a bunch of chamois over there. Are any of you mature, and are you underneath where I am? At least you got the chamois one finished going up there. If that was a lethal shot, I do not know yet. I will have to actually check. Mama says guns are the devil. The guns are not the problem, the people wielding them are, and unfortunately I don't trust people as far as I can throw them, so. Would this count as a chamois from above? I don't know, and I don't think we can get close enough to find out. I mean, I can try, but... Also just double checking if there's anything else over here. How are you today? I'm doing alright. My holidays have begun. So that's really nice. Hopefully the end of the year will be really stress-free. And then it will be a very busy 2025. I already know that. I went on good hunts last night. Got my Mela wolf, Mela mountain goat, and Mela female reindeer. Ooh, that's a lot of Melas. Congratulations, Screwball. That is a lot of Melas. Lani, you still seeing rodeo on your travels? I remember last Christmas you were saying them when going to your parents. Yes, I will check out, see if they will be there. I will be spending 3 days with my parents. And since they have a dog to walk, we're pretty much going to be outside every single day. So I'm going to check if I'll be able to see them. Oh, there's a female. Mature. Young. Okay. We're going to try to take the mature female and see if that counts as a chamois from above. Let's have a look. And we still have to figure out where the mouflon ran up to. Well, I've been checked out criminally and physiologically by the Department of Justice to do the line of work I'm in. Not everyone is out to hurt people, pick a struggle. I need a job, an armor truck, get paid a lot. Yeah, like, totally understand. If you can get some pictures of them, I will try. But my phone is kind of shit, so any pictures I take will likely be very blurry. Alright, let's make sure we get the right mission, not too shabby. That worked. That counted. Hooray. Okay, before we go and pick up, I think that one over there. Yeah, this one. Before we go and pick that up, we're going to actually unlock the campsite over here, because I'm pretty sure that 300 meter marker that we have here is a campsite. Yeah, so I'll be able to fast travel back here and then continue from there over here. Or actually, we might just continue down here. Yeah, let's see. We'll see how the wind is going when we finish, and it will depend on if we actually manage to get that chamois. I still have no idea where my mouflon ran off to, but I guess we'll have to find another group. By the way, what was the fitness on that last one? 46%. Okay, so at least we didn't shoot anything outrageously awful. But yeah, I will try to get pictures of the roe deer if I can. But it always depends on if they are actually around, how late and how dark it will be when we go out to walk the dog, and if my phone will be able to capture them correctly. Because one of the downsides of this being an area where there's always a lot of people, so they are used to people being around, is because there's also a lot of people, there's also a lot of dogs. And while they are fairly chill around people, they are not chill around dogs. So it will depend a lot on who else is out in the forest at the time, and if they have their dogs on a leash or not, because if the dogs are not on a leash, then the roe deer are gonna be like, screw this, we're out of here. Which I cannot blame them for. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything over here? Anything that looks even remotely like a mouflon at 600 meters?